Hey, what's up YouTube? And in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how I play Death. So, let's get started. First of all, I want to show you guys my stats, which are very offensive. I'm going for a rather offensive strategy here. Most people in ranked, they will just use the Jade Hat, which is a more tanky strategy. I'll show you an example of it. I think, yeah, this one's right. Okay, so, yeah. These are what most people would use unranked. They will go with 79 set resist, somewhere around 88 damage. Usually, I see people with 79 because I don't know. My pet just has the damage opal, so that's why I have that much damage. But usually, people just put like another balance sword or something on it. So here's what most people would use, which is a really good strategy. I recommend this. Obviously, my strategy is a lot different, but it doesn't work nearly as well as this one. It just works well with me, so I'm going to be talking about that. So, here are my stats once again. Here. Once you have something similar to that, because I know most people don't have my robe. What's it called? Yeah, Champion's Armor, of course. So if you don't have this, I recommend you use the Bone Smasher Robo Strife. Also, once you use that, I also recommend, well, where is it? Using the Lord of Death's Dragon Staff, because this will boost your Pierce up to about 40 Pierce, and that's exactly what you need with this strategy. You need 40 Pierce at all time. Okay, so now for the deck. Now the way I play is rather offensive, like I already stated. Usually what I'll do is I'll poison first round or something, and then I'll start blade stacking, and not the blade stacking when you put five like the tank strategies do. I just put like two or three, okay? Because that'll be pretty much enough to like HOKO anyone. So you pretty much just put about two, and then a Krulu will do like 4,000. So it's really good. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to get around the tower shields and the set shields. So this is the most accurate deck any hitter can get to. I think this right here is a very good accomplishment. If you can copy this deck, then you'll be okay if you know what you're doing. So you want to play a little bit offensive, I mean defensive with four braces. You want to have, you know, a good amount of set shields. You don't want that much though, because you're gonna take up too much space. So obviously max blades, because these right here are your best friends as a death. So you want to go ahead and put about two, and then to take care of any tower shields, you're gonna go ahead and want to use these. I mainly use Grendel because I feel like Green Oak is not that dependable. I don't know why. It's just like I like the Mantle better in the overtime because it just takes care of the extra tower shields. I mean, this right here is still really good, and it's very mainstream because it's really good. So you can use this right here, but an alternative will be Grendel, which is what I use most of the time. But yeah, once you get your sure amount of blades, you want to go ahead and use one of these right here to take care of the shields. And I only use shift order for the set shields because there are people that are gonna set shields, so you want to go ahead and use this in case of that. Uh, for the side deck, this is my deck right here. Two stuns. Just make sure to have these right here cloaked because they're not gonna know what you're gonna have there. So it is really good to have cloak thermic. You want to have that. Well, these are obviously cloaked, so I mean this is an option, Fire Elf, which it's just like it serves the same purpose as Grendel. It's just to take care of the extra set shields or any weaknesses that you have. Or not set shields, sorry, I meant tower shields. So this just takes care of any tower shields or weaknesses. And yes, same purpose goes to make Banshee. If they only have one tower shield and you have like a few weaknesses, you want to go ahead and use this. Another thing that you can do is you can if someone's on strike, you can go ahead and shift Grendel, which will probably have them fizzle. And then once that happens, you can go ahead and freeze. So that's like 2 turns. You can then mantle if you'd like. That's my way of getting around strike. You can also go ahead and use what's it called? Beguile, which is a really good spell. I don't know why I didn't use it. I haven't found enough space to do it, I guess, but you should really have this in your deck because it could save you from strike. So, yeah, my main way of playing is to blade up and then use a secondary hit, which is any of these, the ones that I've shown. Mainly shift spells, but I used things like Fire Elf and Myth Banshee as well. Again, Shift Grendel is the one that I mostly use. You can use Shift Green Oak or Ogre as well. You can use any of the shift spells, but they're not really that good, except these three right here. So these right here will be your main ones. You can also use Shift Paladin, but that's only if you're like alive or something. Or if you're doing 2v2, this could be really helpful. Or 4v4, whatever. But yeah, so your main goal as a hitter like me, you want to go ahead and blade stack. You want to go ahead and have 2 to 3 blade, and then you want to go ahead and use that. And then you can, Curlew or Sorrow, and then you can maybe one hit knockout, but I mean, if your stats are really good, then you will, but with Sorrow, because uh, with Curlew, you will need about 4 blades, but you don't need nearly that much blades. You only need about 2 or 3 to get across with my strategy, so one thing I also want to tell you guys is to spam this spell right here. Not necessarily spam it, but whenever you don't have blades on, this right here is really, really good. For example, this right here is perfect for first round for any set shields or towers, because I have had people set shield first round, and this right here is essential for those. So you want to go ahead and use those. In case of a multi-set shield, you probably want to go ahead and use Skeletal Dragon. But just as another option, you can just Shatter. But in case someone set shields, then you're pretty much fucked. There's just no option to get around it, except to use this, or this. Actually, Deadly Minotaur, you could use that, but it's just like it's a little bit weak, so you really want to think this out. It really comes down to what the enemy is. It can be a Jade or something, and in that case, you want to go ahead and Shatter and into like just Sorrow or something. So, yeah, hopefully you found this a bit helpful. I know I stuttered a lot. I didn't have this written out or anything. I just did it on the go. So, thank you for watching, YouTube. Hopefully this helped you, and see you in the next time.